I like their draft. I think it addresses the Lina or the Marcy and the IO too.
I like Sven in general, dealing with these illusions. The illusion that you make from Sven is really not that great. He can easily cleave it.
But that means they're not going to be there for the power room. So they better get this kill on Ace, which they will. That's going to be first blood.
What's that CK roll? Okay.
Well, really, I tried to become a pro player first. And then I became a pro player.
That did nothing.
Yeah, Shield Rune will do that to you. Quinn's going to kill GPK. Is he going to kill Save as well? Blood grenade slowing him down.
That's a lot of spears.
Burning. Fairy Fire, not enough. And now he takes your jungle. Uh-oh.
The worst hero to give these kind of kill streaks to. This kind of start. Save is going in. He's trying to make something happen, but you might just beat away more.
They're going to try and jump onto the Huskar, pull him back in with your odd rift. Nicely played. And Malady, there's no Roshan to deny yourself to there. So he'll fall as well. Relocate back to the bottom lane for efficiency.
Surprised Katayomi is this high level.
Stomp on 2, Kiritich. Man, what a value ultimate. Killed 3 heroes with that. Okay, so Quinn makes his rotation, 3 kills. Kiritich.
It's like he wants to stop the Darkseer pressure.
Yeah, the Oracle being level 6, they can't make this move. So jumping onto the Darkseer, hit him with the silence. He got off the surge, couple more hits. Miro's definitely dead. And now Fortune's End on save. Bedlam to chase him down. Phantasm's going to be put to use, but he can't really stop all of this damage. So double kill. Back over to bottom lane. Kiritich tries to go after Watson, but stun interrupts, and now Watson should be fine. Oh, Quinn trying to hide behind the trees to relocate back now. Okay, now they kind of have numbers. Ace, Quinn, and TPN could win this for Gaimin Gladiators. BetBoom, though, if they strike quick enough. Oh,
it was a crazy
already
play.
Spoiled it. GPK, this is going to go bad now. Jumped in by Quinn. I think they thought the Huskar left. And instead, the Huskar was still here, and 2 supports joined them through TPs.
They definitely thought heroes had left that area. But you didn't see him anywhere on the map, and that is just free food. Yeah. It'll be a pretty good one. Maybe a little concerned about the Huskar and Sven damage, but if you can kite that out or burst one to the start of the fight, things will look pretty good for you. You can always just dodge this game too. Just split the map with Darkseer shells and look for pickoffs. Never take the straight up team fight.
Yeah.
It's always an option.
Stampede still got hit by the LSA, but Quinn is able to close ranks and get the kill.
Reloading in on this.
Isn't super simple. Kiritich hops in and regrets that choice. He's just going to run away, leaving Save behind. A false promise on a Huskar, just not a fight you can really take.
Every time that spell goes out this game, you are going to have to respect it.
Watson's out here hunting solo. GPK? Oh, he's got him.
Amp damage will do that.
Wow. Caught him midway through his TP. Was able to get on top of him. Casually. They're all going to be pretty violent.
Dying under Nightmare. You're asleep. You'll never know.
What? You're having a nightmare, though.
No, the spell's
Nightmares
just called,
can be worse than
it's just
reality.
called Nightmare. Doesn't mean you're having them.
What in the... What are you saying? Whoa, what a stomp! Quinn, not dead, got off the false promise. He's going to turn a lot of damage, but it looks like BetBoom. They're still looking pretty good for this one. Is Quinn going to die? He's not dying. He's not dying.
Yeah, this is not a thing anymore.
GPK hitting the trees. They're still going to go after him. Unleash is still up for Kiritich. Okay, they got him.
What a trap.
And Miro, well, he'll be run down by Watson. There's still another carry. That's one problem here. Kiritich no longer has a BKB, and Watson still has his and his God String. Triple kill for him. Watson, Sven.
Heating up. Dealing the deeps. He has the 3-shot on the Lina. I mean, yeah, this Sven's a big problem in this game.
Yeah,
that's it.
All over. It's all over.
And I agree with it. I mean, what is your comeback in this game? If you did not win the lane, snowball this game, kill the Huskar a couple times, put the Lina ahead, what are you doing here? It's another stomp, Austin. The streak continues. Maybe we're in Bane's nightmare.
I kind of feel like
an endless series of complete.
And Gaimin Gladiators are expecting it to be a safe lane. Well, actually, it's pretty much guaranteed to be a safe lane Abaddon at this point. So they take out a Tiny.
And they will pick a real hero for the last pick. Pango. Any Pango enjoyers in here?
No, but I do enjoy Death Prophet.
BetBoom. I just don't think that they're going to
go down.
get 2-0'd by Gaimin Gladiators.
That's fair.
To be honest, I think they got Huskard in game 1, and they're going to be mad about it. They really don't want to lose to Quinn.
Missed creeps for Quinn. He swashed for that.
He swashed, and now
Why did he do that? He's got stick.
Go for another one.
This is very close.
Get all the damage, then Crypt Storm for the final kill. Ooh, that wasn't even close.
TP Tofu to collect the waves, which means Watson goes down bottom. Ace is left alone top.
GPK is in trouble. Breaks the Spirit Siphon. Now he's out of siphons. I think he's dead.
Oh
He's
my.
swashbuckled, killed. Oh, you gave a Quinn an out.
That's such a bad death.
Gets back in the game. Now Ace,
Dire's middle tower.
he's going to take...
And cannot feed away kills
Yeah.
and get backstabbed by this Death Prophet with a Beast Roar going in with a skeleton army created by this Troll Summoner.
Save. It's right behind him. He's going to set this up. Blocking in Tofu. Hex first. But if they blow up Save fast enough, this might be okay for Gaimin Gladiators, but they're going to need the Pango. They're getting run down. Laguna Blade goes out. Snowball pickup. GPK. Here comes the TP in for the Pango. It's a little bit late. GPK. Damage. No! He stops him with the roar
another
before the
Exo.
Rolling Thunder goes off, and that's going to be another Exo, and they'll take over the lane, take over the tower.
I think Quinn has to just be there even before or right as that play starts so he can just roll into it.
Yep.
And that's the only way you have a chance. I'm not even sure you win that anyway. It might have been the better play to just abandon this and make your own play top or something like that. That Arcane Rune Exo was so damn good. You had another one up there.
Oh,
for
he's
that
just
play.
going to run down Malady too? Okay, nice dead shot. Katomi spots him though.
Got
Your
damage.
Flames isn't enough damage.
Is it another Arcane? What?
Is under attack.
No glyph. Could Exo this if you want. Would be your last level 1 Exo. And he'll take it.
Is under attack.
Look at that Centaur Ghost.
Dire's bottom tower.
Spooky.
It's glitching out.
Radiant's top tower.
All right,
has fallen.
first tier 2 at 15 minutes. Man, this is a blistering fast pace that BetBoom has brought to this game.
Stupid Ghost, dude. He's hanging something there. Wow. This is definitely one of those things that Valve just could have coded and they're like, fuck it. I'm not going to code this shit. Just put the model in there, substitute it in.
Put the model on the ult. Bursting down Tofu. Malady's probably going to be up next. They are in a corridor here, but there is a Primal Roar.
GPK.
Still no stomp on 2. This is not looking so bad. GPK is going to be bailed out by the False Promise once again, and he's getting Spirit Siphons. He's getting heals. He's getting everything. He's full health.
Can you catch? Keenan might be able to get out of here.
They can hit all these Rolling Thunders, but they just cannot seem to do enough damage to burst through more than just one hero at a time.
I mean, if you're not keeping the Oracle in check, which is hard to do because the Abaddon can bail the Oracle out, which can then bail the Death Prophet out, which then resets all this damage. Position save hero is chasing you down across the map like some horror movie.
Oracle, he's coming.
I know your fate. It's in one of my jars.
Can't escape.
Radiant's top tower.
Let me save you from this game. We can all go next. Please, God, let the push through. Let it work. Look how many ghosts he has. It's
so many ghosts.
30 centaurs in that thing. It's just ace death.
It's a stampede of Centaurs.
Oh, he lotused it.
Bounce back on Amiro. Malady, he'll roll in. Snowball trying to help alongside, but this Watson Lena is still stuck. Managed to force staff his way out of there. Turns around, throws out a Laguna Blade, and there's another Centaur Ghost for GPK.
The ghost army grows.
One more to join the herd.
God, the ghost herd on the ghost plains. Didn't Johnny Cash write a song about this or something? Like, why has just been harvesting centaurs the whole game? They got the tower, and all it cost them was BKB and an Abaddon. Gaimin got nothing in all of that. Roach done. Maybe that's some more DPS here. Granite Golem definitely helps.
I'm getting some like weird It has some damage. They can just get past this goddamn Oracle.
I mean, they're trying to get GPK to 18, but unfortunately, he just has to settle for Aegis regenerating him up plus another amp damage rune. With the
Shame.
golem behind him, and he will exo this. Doesn't want the Rax top, he wants another tier 3.
The wards are going to drop pretty quickly against Alina. And a Muerta.
Kiritich is poking top. It's a two-pronged attack right here.
Okay.
Can Gaimin take
Silence
advantage
on
of
2. GPK gets a Spirit Siphon on Watson. Miro
Oh.
tried to go after him. Fakes out the False Promise immediately going to be used to try and bail out Miro here, the Aphotic Shield rather. But that leaves GPK in trouble. Oh my God!
How did he get that off?
38 HP.
What?
And he got off the False Promise. That was crazy.
That was absolutely sick.
Kataomi's got some timing, man. Immediately smoke out from Gaimin Gladiators. They're gonna they do not want to wait for this False Promise to come back up.
I mean, they can get a fight without Exo.
They still have Rolling Thunder too.
Yeah, Abaddon is out of mana. Not a bad time to look for something aggressive. No Rolling Thunder to contest this for 10 seconds.
Malady trying to get some information in there. Is he really going to go for a snowball? Okay, he actually got roared up. That's not too bad for Gaimin Gladiators. A roar being used like that, but then again, they got a refresher on Miro, so he could just refresh if he wants to. Or another one down. That is going to be Aegis, Refresher Shard, Cheese.
Cheese in an Oracle lineup, always super juicy.
Another smoke from Gaimin Gladiators. Just smoke, 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 smoke.
I mean, you cannot jump the
But,
attack.
oh no, he's got his borrowed time back up. You can't really go for Kiritich
Trying
here.
to bait them in. They're looking for the back line.
Rolling Thunder, it's going to hit on GPK, but a Hex went out on the Lina. Oh, save stopped the jump now with the Lotus. Watson, he's trying to fight it out against GPK. He just doesn't seem to have
They got
quite
him.
okay, they did manage to get him. Where's the Oracle?
Getting zone.
Kataomi
Out of
doesn't
mana.
have False Promise yet. Still a little bit of time on that one. Watson put in the corner. He's fighting it out with his Lotus, but still this time around on the second life, he will end up going down. Kiritich dies. GPK now hunts for Quinn. Miro eats the cheese just in case.
Honestly, that was a pretty well-played fight from Gaimin. There's just too many lives to get through. You took down DP Aegis, you took down the Abaddon through the borrow time. They all got mana drained. It was a big problem. The Abaddon did not have mana to pop Refresher Shard to get another ult. The Oracle had no mana for False Promise. I think he's going to get it off no matter what. I don't think you can prevent it this game.
That's what a pessimist would say.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what a realist would say. You ever think about it like that?
Tofu gonna do a little scouting with this Shadow Blade. But unfortunately for him, BetBoom are all very disciplined and set up on a high ground.
I mean, they just got such big items right now. Shiva's on DP plus AC on Beast. 2 big armor items for his next fight. You have that Aeon Disc on the Oracle to bail Kataomi out if he gets jumped somehow. And you still have this Refresher Shard on Kiritich. He doesn't get 2 mana burn. Exo available. Pop it here and just go. And he will.
Stop. Ooh, that is an initiation a little bit whiffed there. As BetBoom reacts really nicely to it. Stampede's going to be used, and Ace didn't even get back to the fountain in time. Now the stun, snowball pickup on Watson. He pops his BKB. He's able to back away, starts throwing some damage at Kiritich. Kiritich blinking forward through his borrowed time. Refresh, so he'll have another one here. Will be able to blink backwards when he's ready. There he goes. Second lane of Barracks falls. Radavetos, Kiritich, you're still going to chase after him with a buyback from Ace. They might just have a chance of catching him. The Ace in trouble. Picked up by the snowball. Rest of the team is pushing forward, but the Exorcism is tearing them apart. They're both going to be right on top of the Death Prophet. You're trying to go for the Death Prophet. False Promise goes out, though. And now the Lina stuck in shackles. No way out. Saved midway through the fight. Taunting Gaimin Gladiators as he knows that this fight is already won.
So many lives, man. It's so hard to get through all the sustain. Especially if the Lina goes down. I mean, he's so much of your damage.
Is under attack.
This next push is a game ender. If you can't eke it out here, you have buybacks to work with.
The Croaker.
Yeah, you have a couple buybacks here, namely that Pangos.
Here comes the big bad Croaker.
Oh boy, he's thick.
Congregations of the deep. Rolling Thunder to start things off.
Dude, what is that stun animation?
Snowball out after Kataomi. They'll be able to chase away Kataomi at the cost of Malady's life, but nobody's in danger. So Kataomi's like, okay. Takes the kill on Malady. Now he runs back in to help out his team, who still doesn't really need him. But at this rate, they're just gonna lose to Megas potentially, even if they can win a fight. Go after him, but false promise. Midway through, oh wait, it was used on Kiritich.
What?
The wrong person, he clicked the wrong portrait at the top.
Oh no! What? It goes horribly wrong.
Oh, all it took was Kataomi whiffing the false promise there. The Eon Disc does not save him. They'll run him down as well. Okay, somehow, some way, Gaimin Gladiators are gifted a reprieve.
They get it done. Nullifier on Quinn was a huge deal there. Being able to dispel phase shift.
10-man smoke. It breaks a little bit.
That's
Rolling Thunder, Quinn threatening it.
It's a shield rune death prophet.
GPK daring him. Go ahead. Just try me.
Smoke is wrapping though.
This does gift Gaimin Gladiators the high ground.
I don't know if you want to go up that
They
high
know
ground.
this wrap has happened all the way around to the side here. BetBoom are going to get up to even ground with them. Get the jump onto the Pango. They didn't expect this one all the way over from the side. Nice save from the Snowball though. Gives Quinn a chance to get it off. Lotus Orb bounces back the Primal Roar, but he's still stuck, and he's still probably going to die. GPK comes in. Spirit Siphon, Exorcism. Both Ace and Watson are being handled right now. He tries to cart them away, but nah. The Death Prophet collects. She will reap the reward, get all the ghosts.
That's it.
No buybacks from Gaimin Gladiators, and we're on to a game 3.
That is what we want to see. A 6th stomp in a row coming up. At least this game went 40 minutes. And there was like some hopium of a comeback. I do think Gaimin can actually come back in that game. If you throw a team fight into that Roche period, they can absolutely outscale you there. I just like what BetBoom put together in this game too.
Bane are going to be a problem. You can kill Troll before he gets his Dispel mechanic off. Magnus jumps in. There's not going to be a follow-up.
Like we're maybe Disruptor too, potentially. Gives you a little lockdown potential against the Troll. Dream Protector. Okay, cool.
They did win with it once.
Still good for Trollags because he can then dispel the overgrowth with a simple press of his button. But
Troll is going to be really nice for the lane, at least, against the Beastmaster. So we'll have that to work with.
Yeah, their lanes are not bad at all.
Dream Protector gonna get run down here. Malady caught in the river trying to meet the creep wave or what? Despite them should be at a disadvantage. They just outmaneuvered BetBoom.
It's not often you see the team that wins lanes lose the Wisdom Shard.
Well, he's not surviving this time around.
Yeah, that's too much to ask for. Nice rotation from Save. Planted that ward earlier, never got de-warded. A lot of sentries around mid too. BetBoom really prioritizing shutting Quinn down.
Spot. You're pretty well favored.
This isn't my quote for the record. Much wiser man than me said this.
Who was it? GPK gonna be run down. Whipped. Rolling Thunder, another hit, but he's got a little bit of heal with the healing salve. Okay, he just managed to finish him off with the swashbuckle, but it leaves Quinn low. He picks up the kill on Save on his way out.
This Goomba stomped his ass.
He did.
Tower is under attack.
Probably more reliable here. BKB, Ags, whatever you want.
Top tower is under attack.
Catching Kataomi. A good kill to get because stopping this Bane from getting level 6. Quinn, oh no, he just knocked him out of the wheel. He commits and gets the kill, but now he's right in front of Alina with enhanced damage. This is a bad place to be. He's going to die for that. Kataomi immediately tips him.
I think he even could have lived there with the sleep save. That hit really bailed him out of that situation.
It did.
Another small that you don't just want the tower, you want the fight BetBoom take trying to defend the tower. That's more valuable to you with this lineup. But they have not made the team move forward.
They better hope they have the TPs ready. Miro,
He's gone.
he's got him. That is also such a dangerous skewer into
Two
Bean
supports.
script. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
They have both the combos that won that Team Spirit TI-10.
Yep.
Dire's top
Skewer
tower
Grip and
is
Skewer
under
Hex.
attack.
In that version, it was the Lion, but
All right, now you have to go at mid. You have to get this kill. And they've got it. They'll take the mid tower for it as well, so
huge move.
that trade-off. I mean, I'm surprised. Knowing that Ace wanted to take that mid tower so badly, I'm surprised Kiritich was trying to defend it.
Would agree. I mean, he had BKB, but
Radiant's middle tower
that is the
under
only
attack.
place gaming can go with this beast.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they're just Roshan. That was tempting fate.
Dire's
He's also really high level, by the way. This troll is level 14 and a half, so he is dead for a considerable amount of time here.
Enough time, the Gaimin Gladiators are going to try and do Roshan. Scan from BetBoom. They know what's going on. Pick up on Katomi. Tofu. He actually managed to get away. Turns back around. Dagger on GPK. GPK running out of mana here. Hit by the shield crash. Quinn, not sure if he wants to take this or not. He's got this damn damage, wants to make use of it, but will just have to run away. Meanwhile, here comes a missile, chasing after Miro. Miro, he's going to be stunned, hit by both of the AoEs from the call down.
And they get another to climb the chart, man.
I almost wonder if, like, Malady needs to go Blink Dagger from here just so he can try and chase after these skewer plays. Because they also don't have, like, a quick reaction stun to stop the mag skewer. Not very easy. Dagger hits Katomi. Watson gonna run down supports. More than one, perhaps, as nicely played by Tofu. Hops forward, hits the wheel on him. Shadow Shaman should get taken out by flat cannon shots. Now Kiritich is in danger, half HP already. Buyback from Katomi. Make sure that carry does get out. Gaimin Gladiators seeing that buyback, they call it quits. Reset a bit.
Definitely don't want to dive too deep with that skewer threat. Wasted buyback. Especially the supports if you see them.
The axe is being thrown, the dragon pushing in. I mean, BetBoom definitely know there's got to be some sort of smoke behind this. They skewer pack the dragon.
He almost got caught there.
He almost did. They're going to protect their dragon. Meanwhile, attempted initiation from Tofu. It fails on the side. Ultimate got used on Kiritich. Here comes the Rolling Thunder, saved by the Nightmare. He gets off the BKB, and now he's going to be Fiend's Grip up the high ground. They're trying to get flat-handed shots. Good RP from Miro. That's going to take him out of this fight entirely.
God damn, Katayomi God. Absolutely bails out that sequence, and that is exactly what I was talking about. If you go for that single target core kill and it gets sleep saved, there's BKBs on these cores to turn it around, especially the Troll. That's why Troll is so good with saves, because you commit on him, you clump in the fight, he gets BKB ult off, suddenly the turnaround can come, you get that big RP, and the cleave starts to go to work. And Power Rune as well.
Okay, Rosha's going to move to the other side.
That's,
BetBoom are going to be here first.
in
Re-smoke
theory, good
up.
for them, but it's a re-smoke that might catch them off guard.
Oh, Tofu, he's going to break Spotlight, spots a couple of heroes. He blinks backwards. BetBoom, scramble up to the high ground. Gaimin Gladiators continue their post up. I mean, this situation means Gaimin Gladiator. Oh, next up, GPK throws out all his damage onto Watson where he can. RP lands onto the Train Protector as well, but they didn't kill the heroes. Now they're going to be in some trouble. Malady got a good overgrowth out there. They reset a little bit. Watson gets away from Kiritich. Kiritich dealing with the missiles, chasing after Watson.
He's on the gyro.
Ace needs some help. Somebody, some sort of stuns. They've got nothing for him. The Yules comes in too late. Watson dies like that. He does have buyback. Ace trying to make his way backwards here. Katomi being run down by a golem. Meanwhile, Kiritich with the buyback coming out from Watson is going to try and back away. Katomi, he's swashbuckled out of it.
Big buybacks.
He's going to run back. More buybacks being used. Both teams all in on this Roshan fight. Chasing after Save, not letting him get away. At the same time, Tofu, he got jumped on. Stealth fuels. When he comes back in, Escape Pact is up. He tries to make his way out. Dispel goes out, but it's a bit too late. Watson dealing with Kiritich. Kiritich doesn't have his ultimate. He's got to be careful here of overextending himself. They back away with the fear.
He used Satanic on that. That was his last saving grace here.
That's a little awkward. Miro, they're reliant on Miro to find his skewer pickup now.
I don't like BetBoom have any either. Both teams used everything for that sequence.
Yeah, but I think BetBoom is fine with that.
Well, yeah, RB is coming back up 15 seconds.
So Gaimin Gladiators, they have to force it one way or the other. They're going to go inside the pit here.
I think they waited too long. This
Rolling
is
Thunder's going to get used.
awkward.
Very awkward. The Fiend's Grip is up. Katomi.
Oh, he
he
dodged.
got him right before the Rolling Thunder hits him. Meanwhile, the grab on Amiro here, trying to stop this RP. It's up in a second. He got it off just in the nick of time. Locks down 2. Now they're in big trouble. Kirijic starts going to work. Gaimin Gladiators, they made their move, and they made it just 2 seconds too late.
They waited so long to be aggressive there. These ults come back up, and the ults Omega punish them. Overgrowth missing the Bane there was a massive deal with that Tumbler toy play. Kataomi, he outplays them again. MKB for the gyro.
GPK, less than a minute left on this Aegis. He's going to go up with Shadowblade and Smoke. So he's going to get an angle. He's going to see something here. Miro, he's shown. Bolt Thunder, they're going to go onto him. They have to all in this. But Miro, they don't get him inside the wheel. GPK, meanwhile, throws out the Laguna Blade. Tofu, escape back, goes out. Gaimin Gladiators, are they leaving him for dead? Tofu, Strongman's tonic. He's going to be okay for now. Now the grip on the Pango. Okay, there it is. Managed to get the save out there with the overgrowth. Watson pushes forward, but they don't really get much during that time. It's because of the troll in the back lines. He's caught Ace. Ace hasn't gotten off Aurora, and he's not going to either.
Big find from Save as this troll just pushes through the line. Now is as good an overgrowth you're going to get. You have Blood Right to back it up. Larger AoE. You get 4. You cancel grip. But then your Rolling Thunder's done. Your gyro doesn't want to advance there, and he's all your damage right now. You need Watson in the middle of that fight with MKB Broach to bring these heroes down.
Quinn's trying to play this at half HP, and he'll get punished for it.
Absolutely zapped down.
He has buyback. Ace does not, though. So it'll be 2 lanes. The Barracks BetBoom will casually exit the base. They still have a tier 2 up top. Get a reaction out of, trying to get BetBoom to jump. And they will oblige. Instant Yules goes out. But Quinn's still maybe going to die. Escape back does manage to get him. Miro, okay. Quinn still dies, and Miro does not. Flat cannon shots aren't going to be good enough. Managed to hit the overgrowth. That's quickly dispelled. Kirijic deals with that one. The Gyrocopter is just going to get run down by the troll at this point in time. Get bailed out. Miro, he got the RP at the last second. Still caught him. And no Gyrocopter. Ace, once again, can't get off the roar. He dies.
Nobody to
2 or
roar.
3 times now without getting off the roar.
That's just the game. No buybacks.
Tips for Kataomi, well-placed tips.
Oh, yeah.
Kataomi
He
came
owned.
up big in this game 3 for BetBoom.
Absolutely owned. That's one of those games where you don't look at this Bane and say, he ran over the map, he's 10-0, he destroyed the game. But he made 2 really clutch plays, that sleep save mid and getting that Tumbler toy into grip on the Pango around that Roche fight. And that's what wins you this game. Like little clutch plays in those team fights, making sure you can outplay Gaimin when they ball up and are looking for that opportunity to roll you over and get the objectives.